Hi, everyone. I decided to do an upload. This is going to be very quick. Um, been quite busy. I've put on my community post just a few pictures of when the contractor started here for the remodel. So, just been busy, very tired, not sleeping all that great. So, I will not be on camera. I wanted to get that out of the way. I do usually like to come on camera, but not today. So, as you can see, the title of this is going to be Setting the Record Straight. I've been getting some comments. They've been in my held for review. So, there's times that there is no reason for comments to be put into the held for review. And then there's other times that I can see why they're put there. It seems like YouTube's getting pretty strict. Um, anyway, I just wanted to put that out there. So, setting the record straight, the comments that I've been getting, because I bring up and I address, you know, I've said several times about the money factor. I've talked about it because it has pissed me off a great deal at times. And here's why. Okay. This is basically to address the money issue. There are different individuals that, they always say, well, they're here to make a living or, they're here to make money. And I have always said, I do not have a problem with anybody making money here. It has nothing to do with that. Go ahead, make your coin, do whatever. My problem comes along the line with how it's done, the way that it's being done. All right. Like when you're coming on here and you're doing some of the things that you do, yeah, I've got a straight up problem with that. I mean, you have people that say, oh, well, if you're not giving the money, then, it's none of your business. Um, I don't give a damn if it's my business or not. The last time I checked, a long time ago when I came onto this platform, I was told if you're putting it out there, people can comment on anything they see fit. So, what I'm sitting here and saying right now, it would be fair use. It's my own content, it's coming out of my own mouth. And that's that. So, the whole money thing, go ahead and make your coin all you want. Okay. But when you got to come on and you're bashing people, you're doxing people, um, it's no secret. I've watched a lot when it comes to Summer Wells. I've been supportive um, with a specific creator. I'm not ashamed to say it. It was Tiffany. And people can say, oh, well, there's a lot that has been discussed when it comes to that. Some people are called tragedy pimps and this and that. In my opinion, I do not see her that way. Have there been several? Absolutely, there is. And it's not right. Each person's entitled to their own opinion. I'm sitting here and having my own opinion. So when you come on and you're doxing people, you're trashing people, you're doing it in a way that it's just absolutely unacceptable. Yeah, that's when I have a problem because it's the begging. You're basically begging for the money while you berate people. It's all the real life stuff. Like you're talking shit. It's okay. Go ahead and talk shit, but you're wanting money in the process of all of that. I'm not okay with that. I'm not okay with it because, you're bleeding people dry. You don't get up and go to work. You don't have a physical job. People are going out and they're busting their ass so that you can sit on your ass and say, well, this is my job. This is how I make my living. This is how I pay my bills. By what? The sad stories, sad fishing, pushing Amazon wish lists, pushing links constantly. But yet again, it comes back to you're earning a living by fucking trashing people, doxing people. That's not content. That's not work. And don't even start with a bullshit with me earning money, because I have never, nor will I, earn a fucking cent on here. I didn't come here for that. Okay? So don't even try it. There are a ton of people on here that put in a ton of work into their channels that make good money. There's been people on here that have put very little work into their channels and they're making all kinds of money. But they're usually the ones that are sitting there begging for money. But on the other hand, they're making six figures. But yet you need to beg for money. You come up with every excuse under the fucking sun. You need money. I mean, so yeah, that's what it basically comes down to for me. You want to make money? Okay. But it's all about the way people make it here that I have a problem with. And it's not a ton of people that I have a problem with here. It was certain people. One of them, I know that she's saying she was taken down for mass flagging, but I think she was taken for exactly what she did. She knew that she wasn't supposed to go live. She wasn't supposed to upload any videos. MGL thought she had no rules. And I do believe that's why she was taken down. She did it to herself. She can't blame anybody else. Yes, I'm sure she was reported. But at the end of the day, she wouldn't have been reported if she didn't do what she did. So she's one that I have had a huge problem with, her making money. She called this her job. Yeah, it was really her job, all right. I mean, trashing people, doxing people. I mean, she was one of the major ones that had a problem. So that's why I've had a problem with the way the money was being earned, begging for the money. But yet, on the other hand, she didn't need no money from anybody. She's living it up compared to everybody else. No. She definitely needed the money because, again, the lies are insanity. But at this point, whether she comes back, I don't know what's going to happen. Frankly, it's not my business if she comes back. What I pay attention to is what she does when she would go live or make videos. Because you're putting it out there. Do you really think that people aren't going to commentate on that? That they're just going to sit back and shut up and not talk about it? No, I don't think so. It's just insane. I have a big thing with people that are going out there. They're busting their ass to basically take care of other people that I guess don't want to go to work. I get, again, they consider this their job, but is it really a job when you've got to be begging for money constantly? I mean, When you get up and you take your ass to work, you're not begging, you're earning it. So, huge difference. Huge. As far as I'm concerned, they prey on the hardworking people. It's my opinion. I'm allowed to have it. You know, here's the thing. Narcissists think that the world revolves around them. That they can't have a true friendship, okay? When things get tough, things start going south, and somebody doesn't have anything left to offer them, they drop them like they're nothing. It's always going to be what you can do for them. Either you kiss their ass, you keep it moving monetarily for them, or they don't have any use for you. And that's where it's at. These types of people will throw you under the bus when they're done with you. These type of people, they can't take the slightest criticism without lashing out. It's just constant lies. It's being two-faced. It's treating people like their personal piggy bank. So yeah, I definitely got a problem with people like that. I've given my money on here. I don't generally have a problem with doing so. But I definitely have a problem when all you're doing is begging constantly. It's just my opinion. And before I wrap this up, this actually went a little bit longer than I thought it was going to go. There's a lot being said also, and people paying attention to numbers, okay? Because I've also been getting that too. I don't know how much more clear I have to be. I was not working on my channel. Frankly, from the time that I started my channel, I wasn't working for numbers. I wasn't trying to do anything. Maybe it's because I wasn't here for money. I didn't care about that. I started my channel because I just wanted to talk to people. I wanted to kick it. Give somebody, a place to come where they could vent, they could, just feel comfortable, that it wasn't going to get crazy in my channel. And that's what it was. It gave people a place to just talk about whatever. Because there are a lot of people out there, they don't have anybody to talk to. So I thought, you know what? Medically, I've been having a lot of problems for a few years. So I'm sure something will be said about that. Well, do you work? Do you this? Do you that? Frankly, that's none of nobody's fucking business. I'm not on here asking anybody for money, am I? But we're doing fine here. So, whatever. But since people like to bring up about numbers and watch everything that goes on with your sub count, your views, your this, your that, that's never mattered to me. Yeah, I've been having a little bit of a problem with the fact that I basically tanked my channel. But at the end of the day, when I'm ready and I'm ready to move to the second channel, then I will. And I know that I need to keep it consistent, or the same thing's going to happen like it did on this channel. But I'm not done with this channel, and I want to make that very clear. This channel will always be my baby. I started this one first. And I appreciate each and every person that has ever stayed with me. So numbers are not important to me. If one person gives you their time here and they subscribe to you, that's time they're never going to get back. And I appreciate that somebody took the time to come in and say, hey, hi, How are you? What's up? What are we talking about today? Whatever. Because they're not getting that time back. So I've always appreciated who was a part of my channel. So you can just cut the shit with the numbers because I've never been like that and I never will be. Congrats to everybody that's out there that's, doing great, whatever. There's other people out there that don't give a shit about the numbers either. That's not the first thing that comes to their mind. But what I will say, people have things to say about my tiny little channel, right? You have channels that did have tens of thousands of subs. You have channels that have thousands of subs. And you're pulling under a third of what your subs are. I mean, how are you to talk about anybody else? I mean, what the fuck? Worry about your own channels instead of everybody else's. That's how I feel about it. Hope everyone has a great night. I really do hope to see you soon. Talk to you later. Bye.